Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mac here from Cryptstar Staking, here for another wonderful Aleph Zero ecosystem update. Today's video, I'm very excited to be talking about a little bit about Cryptstar and what's been going on over here at Cryptstar with Darkside Suits, as well as some of the other projects that we're starting to move into. On top of that, I want to go ahead and cover the recent update for the Aleph Zero mainnet with the validators increasing, the validator committee increasing to 50 out of 120 plus validators and a leap towards decentralization. So I'll be covering what that means to you guys as stakers and community members. On top of that, I want to be covering a new project called Kinsu. It's a protocol that's launching on the Aleph Zero blockchain, and I'll be covering some use cases for that, as well as a few of their partnerships and how I think the project is sort of going in the current state. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. I do want to thank you guys. Before we get too deep into this, I want to thank you guys for go ahead and supporting the channel. We did breach the threshold of 100 stakers to our Cryptstar pool. You can see that here in the azero.dev website. We did reach 101 members. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. It's really appreciated. This really motivates me. And yeah, we're going to keep the validator running. We did actually move the validator to Tokyo recently because we're having some issues with the data center we had our validator node in. So we're going to go ahead and try and fix this issue and then get it up back to New York here soon. But for right now, it is running the backup internet and backup power supply here in Tokyo, Japan. Woo woo! So yeah, we do have a sushi-based validator right now, just so you guys know. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into some other stuff here going on with the Aleph Zero ecosystem. So the Aleph Zero committee has expanded to 50 out of 120 validators and a leap towards decentralization. So basically what happened was there used to be I think a committee of 14 nodes, and this was each session. So I think it was every day, or no, sorry, every 15 minutes from a pool of available validators. So now this has actually increased from 14 to 50 nodes. So this is quite a big jump for Aleph Zero. In terms of decentralization, it allows more nodes to go ahead and confirm blocks at the same time, and basically it takes away some of the weight off of the foundation's core nodes, and it allows the community members to kind of do a little bit more work with their nodes. So that's really exciting for the Aleph Zero ecosystem, I think, and decentralization in general for Aleph Zero. So they do note here, while this is a significant step towards decentralization, it's worth noting that the AZF will continue to hold a majority in the block finalization process. So this deliberate choice to maintain the network stability and to facilitate rapid development. However, the expansion of the block producing committee means that a greater number of validators can now actively participate in the network's operation. And Aleph Zero was convinced with the vision of being not just fast and scalable, but also secure and decentralized. Achieving full decentralization is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. So this is basically, this update is basically showing you that they're still committed to decentralizing the network. However, as we all know, if something is too decentralized at first, it has really no foundation. And in order to actually, I think, move to decentralization, you have to have a very, very strong foundation to begin with. So I think this is a really good step, and it really kind of focuses on their showing what their mentality is and showing what their end goal is as well. Now let's go ahead and jump into a new project that's launching on Aleph Zero called Kinsu, and this is for liquid staking. So it looks like, I kind of read through a few of the articles and stuff for Kinsu. It looks like they're going to go ahead and have some sort of liquid staking program. I'm hoping they're going to be opening this to community validators as well, not just a group of sort of insider validators. But I do know that Ethereum had an issue with that. The blockchain became very centralized after they introduced liquid staking. But I think that since they're in really close step with, and they did receive an ecosystem grant from the Aleph Zero Foundation, that means that they're going to be focusing on trying to open up to different a larger group of validators, ensuring that even with the liquid proof of stake, that the staked Azero is not centralized to a small group of Aleph Zero validators. On a side note, yeah, we did actually open up Cryptstar. We did open up a new staking service for Liberland. It's a very small blockchain, and they're actually starting their own company based on cryptocurrency, so it's really cool. But they actually have a thing where the validators are all get the same amount of tokens, no matter how much their stake is. So it really forces people to stake to different validators if they want to get the highest APR, which Olive Zero doesn't do that. Oh, I'm sorry, Liberland is a fork of Polkadot. It's basically almost the same thing as Polkadot, and I think it might have a little bit more governance, but I think that's really cool. I'm not sure if Olive Zero what they're planning to do to ensure that the majority of the stake doesn't go to a few really popular validators, but we at Cryptstar are going to keep working really hard to go ahead and get as many stakers as we can. But we also encourage everyone to go ahead and stake to multiple validators. That way you can ensure that if one validator goes down, you can still get some rewards. So, for example, if Japan sinks under the earth tomorrow, God forbid, then you guys will actually have some of your funds. Well, your funds will be safe, but your staking rewards will probably not be there because Japan will be under the ocean, right? So I'm just saying it's really good to go ahead and diversify your staking with different validators. And sorry, I went on a tangent there, but good information, I think. Now, Kitsu has also gone ahead and partnered with ABAX Finance. So that is a borrowing and lending platform. So it looks like they're going to be trying to very closely coordinated with these other Olive Zero protocols, even Darkerverse. They mentioned gaming on their website here. So with gaming, it could be really interesting with Liquid Stake, as well as lending and borrowing. Because, for example, say you're in the Darkerverse and you have like a magical helmet, for example, a magical helmet, and that helmet is it's good for fighting demons. But you actually have to go fight some goblins, and you don't really need the helmet right now, but you'd really like to go ahead and borrow some sort of, you'd like to borrow a helmet that's really good has like a plus 15% attack towards demons, right? Or sorry, versus goblins. So you can go ahead and go to a merchant and be like, hey, can I give you this as collateral? I'll pay you also a small rental fee. Instead of paying the full rental fee, you give them collateral. And then you can get a discount on the rental fee when you go ahead and borrow the asset. So this is very interesting concept for gaming. And with Olive Zero's extremely fast block speed, you can basically do this without noticing. It'll be even faster almost than doing it on a normal database. Well, not faster probably, but anyways, I'm not going to get into that. But another case is the staking. So basically, you can go ahead and stake your Olive Zero. And especially if you think Olive Zero is going to go up in price, you can stake your Olive Zero, get the liquid asset, buy more Olive Zero, stake that, get the liquid asset, and then keep doing that over and over again, and eventually you'll be leveraged like 2 or 3x, maybe more. And the problem is when the Olive Zero goes down in price, you're kind of screwed. But if it goes up in price, you're going to be basically making 2x more. So it's a way to go ahead and leverage your stake with staking, and it's also a way to go ahead and get a slightly higher APR by taking a small amount of leverage. So say you want to do 1.2x leverage, at least you can make 20%, maybe 10% more or something like that, extra, money or extra crypto, because you're doing a little bit of leverage with the liquid staking. So, yep, they're going to have those pools and everything like that, farms. If you guys don't know what that is, there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube. Basically, what happens is you can stake your token. For example, Inkwell, you can stake your Inkwell for Azero Art Zero. You can go ahead and stake your Inkwell to get more Inkwell, or you can stake your NFTs to get Inkwell token. The Inkwell token can be burned to make your own tokens or to start pools and to do all sorts of things. So it looks like they're going to be doing something very similar to that. Not too much details on that right now. I do really like their interface, by the way. Their interface looks really nice. It kind of matches the Olive Zero branding, and it's very smooth and very professional looking. So I think this project looks like they're doing the right job and doing a really good job as well. With lending, it looks like they're going to be working with ABAX Finance for lending. I'm not sure if they're going to be launching their own lending protocol, but it's quite possible that they might just provide a front end for ABAX, or kind of work with ABAX to make sure they don't make the same product twice. And I'm just guessing, this is me guessing as to what's going on behind the scenes. But if you do jump in the Discord, and I can leave a link in the description to the video for this, there's not a whole lot going on in the Discord right now, but I think they just kind of announced that they're getting the ecosystem funding. I don't know if it was a few days ago or a few weeks ago, but it was pretty recently they announced this. So, yeah, you guys can go ahead and check it out. I think it's definitely worth taking a look at this project, because liquid staking is very useful if you're on Ethereum or Tezos. You know that liquid staking is very nice because you can just kind of keep your funds in your wallet and you can use it for different things while you're still making the APR, the staking APR. So that's actually it for today's video. I really hope you liked it. I hope that helped you out, gave you some ideas go ahead and take a look at Kinsu Finance and check it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you guys excited for this new protocol? Or are you guys thinking it's going to be clashing with a few other protocols that are launching very similar services on Aleph0? I don't know. I'm really excited to see where things go, though, and there's a lot of competition among these different protocols and applications building on Aleph0, so it's really exciting to see which one will come out on top and which one will be successful. But I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a great and awesome weekend, everybody. Peace out.